On Saturday, April the 9th, Dungeon Promotions presented the first annual Music City Mayhem Awards at the Rutledge, and it was a huge success. The night saw many highlights, including performances from Downslave, Blackwater James, Jasmine Cain, War Within, Dead Chain, and Skulljack. As for the awards themselves, the Mayhem went to Sick Tom Cole from Voodoo Prophet for Best Metal Vocal. Best Metal Guitar was Don Carr from Noise Cult. Best Metal Bass was Kevin Bebow from Holy Crap and Full Devil Jacket. Scott Haynes from Mindset Defect won for Best Metal Drums, and Mindset Defect also walked away with the Best Metal Band Award. Best Metal Song went to Holy Crap for Stocking Stuffer, while Live Show went to War Within, and the coveted Metal People's Choice Award went to Dead Chain. Very well deserved. On the rock side of the house, Best Male Vocal went to Christopher James from Blackwater James. Rock Female Vocal went to Jasmine Cain from Jasmine Cain. Rock Guitar was won by Chris Bell from the Chris Bell Band. Best Rock Bass went to Andy Neal from Manic Bloom. Rock Drums was won by David Dix from Love's Tragedy. Blair Verdig from Absinthe Junk won for Best Rock Keyboards, and Best Rock Band went to Manic Bloom. Love's Tragedy won for Best Rock Song with their hit Seeing Red. Best Rock Live Show went to Blackwater James, and the coveted People's Choice Award in the rock category went to Adeline. The Adopted Band Award was won by Downslave. The Best New Band went to Skulljack. The Lifetime Achievement to Aljon Go. The Humanitarian Award was won by 3 Minutes to Live. And the Comeback of the Year went to Mindset Defect. I can only imagine what the awards will look like next year. So I'm sitting here with Bonnie Neves at the Rutledge just before the mayhem is about to really hit. Bonnie, just tell us a little bit about how you feel and what your thoughts are on tonight, and how many people are here already and it hasn't even started.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at that. Of course, all the bands are here already, but yeah, we've already had over 10 people pay to get in the door, and we're 45 minutes before 7 o'clock, so it's pretty cool.
Yep.
There's probably the most RSVPs I've ever had on an event for tonight, so I think that's really cool because a lot of work went into it. To be able to have that give back for it is pretty amazing.
It's amazing the way that you always give back to the bands, Bonnie. We appreciate it so much, and thank you so much for taking the time to create a night where, you know, Nashville gets its time to shine for hard rock and metal.
And what do you want to say to Bonnie?
Believe it or not, Bonnie is the first person in town that would work with us. She saw us like at 2 a.m. at the Limelight, so thank you for staying. It was her and her husband were the only people there. So, yeah, she really got us our start early on, so we owe her the world.
What do you want to say to Bonnie for doing all the what she does?
She's got her work cut out for her. It's early, and I know she's been working hard so far, and it's only going to get harder. But at the end of the night, it's going to be so much easier. You're going to be laying in bed with the dog and the cat and the husband, or by yourself if you don't want them to bother you. You can just lock yourself in, and you'll be laying there and you'll look up at the ceiling and you'll be like, I did a good job. I did a good job. And everyone's going to love you for it. We love what you do, just like everybody else. Everybody else is so appreciative for what you and everybody else does. So congratulations.
We're gonna rock it tonight. Thank you, Bonnie. This is gonna be so awesome.
What do you got to say about Bonnie?
Bonnie, wow, man. I mean, just mentioning her name gives me chills because she's done so much for the metal scene here, man. It's incredible that this woman can actually maintain any manner of normalcy in her life. She's got 7 kids, and she's booking us. She's booking every metal act in town is going to her, and she comes correct every damn time. I mean, she is truly on point. Truly on point. Phenomenal woman. That's all I can say about Bonnie.
Bonnie Neves, what are your thoughts on Bonnie?
Oh man, it's hard to find words. You know, Bonnie has single-handedly brought the metal community together with, obviously, with your help too, right? Yeah. And but she is the metal queen, man. I got to give it up to her. I mean, you know, we all have to bow down in honor to Bonnie. None of us would be here without her. We love her. Thank you, Bonnie.
What do you got to say about Bonnie Neves?
I think Bonnie's done a great job in a short amount of time that she's been doing production stuff here and producing shows and promoting shows. So, you know, gotta love her and all the hard work. It takes a lot of effort to put this kind of stuff together, to do shows and to do what she does. So, you know, my heart's out to her for everything that she does for all the bands in town. It's a great thing.
What do you got to say about Miss Bonnie?
I think Dungeon Bonnie rocks. I think she has done an amazing job in putting all of this together. There's over 200 people that are supposed to show up tonight, and in such a short time, I think she's done a fantastic job. And she definitely is bringing more of an awareness to Nashville with the metal scene and the rock bands, and I think that's awesome.
Dungeon Bonnie, thank you, Bonnie, for everything, for putting this together and bringing the scene together. It's amazing what you've done, all the work you put into it. And, not just for me, I speak probably for everyone here tonight. We all say thank you so much. You rock. I love you.
Dungeon Bonnie, you rock, sweetie. Ronnie from Altercation says, you rock. Double metal horns for you.
Yo, what's up? It's Brad from Downslave, man. I want to give tribute to Bonnie, man. If it wasn't for you, girl, probably wouldn't have made it as far into this Nashville scene as we did. So, thank you very much. Here's to you. Love you, Bonnie.
Music City Mayhem Awards, and Bonnie has done a great job, and I have to say this, Bonnie and Dungeon Promotions, I know that the scene is in good hands. I've been doing this for 16 years, and now that I'm no longer doing it, I'm glad that you've taken up the torch and really are supporting everybody. Nashville is one of the best scenes in the world, if not the best, and I've traveled the world, I can tell you this, the most talented people in the face of the industry in the world are right here in Nashville, and to get that kind of support from people like Bonnie and Dungeon Promotions and the rest of the bands here and the radio stations here is absolutely amazing. So just keep on doing what you're doing, and I know that now that I haven't been doing the radio thing, that the show and the scene is in good hands with Bonnie and people like that. So thank you so much for this great honor, and hopefully we'll see you on the internet sometime. All right, check this out. I love this.
Come on, man. It was a great night, really well done. Planned out very well, a good turnout, so I'm very, very pleased with this being the first annual awards. And Bonnie, you kicked ass. You really did. Good job. I'm very proud of you and glad that you're doing this, and let me know how I can help you in any way possible.
Ever since Bonnie asked us to play, we're very thankful that she gave us our break essentially in Nashville. She booked our very first shows, and anytime we kind of hit a low patch, she'd find something for us to do. So I mean, we couldn't be more happy for Bonnie and all the other bands that are getting to I guess come together and play tonight. So we think it's pretty cool.
Just thank you, Bonnie, because without you, this scene would be kind of boring. And I've been here a long time, so good to have you. I appreciate it. Very honored. Thank you so much.
Bonnie. You gotta love Bonnie, man. I'm gonna tell you what, that lady works her ass off for us, and she does. She gets us shows, she puts them together, she does everything the best way that she possibly can, and a good way, a professional way of doing it. I mean, it's not like it's some kind of crazy, you know, out of the ballpark thing that you can't do. And I mean, you got to give the 4 devil horns to Bonnie, man. Dead Chain loves her. Anybody that plays metal should love her, and you got to give it up to her, man. We love her a lot, and we really appreciate her for doing the shit that she does for this band and everything that she does for everybody else. And you got to give it up to Bonnie, man.
Bonnie and I go way back. Well, as far as she's been as the time she spent in the local scene, I think we're one of the bands that's been there since the beginning. But on a personal level, she's been there for me through some really fucking tough shit. And that aside, she puts her heart into everything she does. She's just a genuine good person, and there's no one that wants more for this scene than she does. She's the shit. Love you, Bonnie.
Bonnie, you helped us out. When we first started, you helped us out with Limelight, you hooked us up with Rock Bar, you hooked us up with Rutledge. Above anyone else, you were the one that helped us the most. And we love that respect. Hence why we are all here tonight to support you and your award show.
I think what Bonnie's doing is awesome. I mean, it's helped the scene so much. It's like, I didn't really even know who she was up until 6 months ago, and since then I just see her all the time. All the time, everything about her, and all I hear is good stuff about her. And I love her from the bottom of my heart.
Awesome.
Metal to you, baby.
Without Bonnie, there would be no Blackwater James. I mean, period. There would be no Blackwater James. We played one gig, and we were fledgling. We were like on bottom. And then Bonnie called us up for a benefit show, and we were on at 2:30 in the morning on like a Tuesday night in Limelight. She was there. It was her deal. And she was there the whole time hanging out with us. And she's been a great friend ever since. She's always been there for us and really, really pushed us. So we love you, Bonnie.
Bonnie with Dungeon Promotions, you know, promoting the metal scene, keeping it going, opening up new doors, you know, just creating some buzz around town, and just, you know, bringing more people, bringing the awareness to Nashville, you know, because it's so, you know, everybody thinks of Nashville as country music. There's so much more, and that's metal. And it's here in Nashville. You know, I gotta tell you, when we play out of town, a lot of people are intimidated by Nashville bands. So, here it is. Thank you.
Bonnie and what Dungeon Promotions has been doing for the scene. Just, you know, a little bit of thanks to give back to her.
She's great. Being around the scene for 20 years, you see people come and go all the time that take in bands and trying to build up the scene. Bonnie has took it a step further. She's actually took it and she's brought it up, and it looks like it's going to keep going up. She's great. It's just one of those people. If she wasn't here, we all wouldn't be here tonight. Therefore, we wouldn't have the scene that we have. So people make a difference.
Just tell Bonnie you love her.
Bonnie Neves, I love you.